Okay. So, hope tonight finds everyone well. Hope you've all had a good weekend. Not weekend, good week. Good grief. I'm exhausted. But I'm no longer feeling sick, so we're back to Hollow Knight. I just need to ease my way in, so we will be doing a decent chunk of we'll be doing a decent chunk of hold on. Where is that coming from? Ah, found it. All right, sorry about the echo. That should be fixed. Anyways, we'll be doing a decent chunk of like reaction content and things in order to do some compensation for the fact that I am exhausted. I planned on doing a single Brandon Herrera reaction. Did we watch the Reagan assassination video? Because I certainly don't remember watching it, but I was also feeling like I had the flu last weekend, so I don't know that I would remember. So, okay, I've been recommended a Kentucky ballistics video. I guess we have two Brandon Herrera videos. We'll start with oh, these are both pretty spicy. But we'll start with the latest Brandon Herrera video, and I'll decide how I'm feeling if we're gonna do the next video immediately or like later around when we take the break or what we're gonna do. I think that's how we're gonna handle it. Rather than stacking all the reactions at the front. So, the Mad Lads already did it. And I saw this coming a mile away. I hit the wrong button. I saw this coming a mile away. Glock style striker fired weapons work in a specific way where it's like, well, okay, it's not even Glock style striker fired weapons. It's all firearms. That if it's a semi-automatic, it works in a specific way. The good old boy FUD 1911 has automatic versions and can be modified to be fully automatic. If that thing can be modified to be fully automatic, anything semi-automatic can be modified to be fully automatic. It's just a matter of how much you need to use the Dremel. So, as he'll probably give background, but as me giving background or to contribute to the video and stuff first, Glock decided to change their Glock models because people kept saying, oh my gosh, Glock is responsible for all these machine guns. Let's not talk about how Wish and Temu keep selling illegal modifications. Why are they allowed to do that? Why does no one intercept them in the mail? Why is nothing done about this? But no, we're going to blame Glock because that's actually what our agenda is. So Glock made a modified, well, Glock, in order to try to say, see, now you don't need to worry about it anymore. Well, as you can see, that didn't last long. Because yeah, this is when we talked about it last.
Well, that didn't take long. Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Today is a good day for everybody except gun grabbers and Glock's PR team. It's always a good day if you're Ice Cube, though.
Today was a good day.
That joke sucks, don't include that. But if you haven't heard yet, breaking news! Glock's new Model V that was designed to be able to not accept a full auto Glock switch, making the pistol impossible to convert to a machine gun, has already been made into a machine gun. I don't even think these things are in stores yet, and some Chad has already found out how to put a switch in it. Life update, we are
These
so
are
back.
unstore.
Kitty meme. Seeing V model switches after less than a week of sales.
Shit, that was fast.
Yeah, as soon as they announced the Glock Model V, I went on record saying that if I got my hands on one, at max 2 weeks before we figure out how to make it a machine gun. Some absolute Chad appears to have beaten me to it. And time? Not even a month after they fucking announced it. You can't stop the signal, Mel. Or as a lot of memes have already put it, life,
that is
finds a way.
Hold on. You can see layer lines. I've done so much of this. That's 3D printed. So, oh boy. Also, that person did not subscribe. If we could please ban.
A lot of memes have already put it. Life,
finds a way.
Glock, after
Back to
releasing the
checking
V
something.
models, and someone immediately develops a switch for it. Listen here, you little shit. Yeah, I don't know how Glock thought this was gonna go, frankly. I know they were trying to get the anti-gun crowd off of their back, you know, facing a handful of
I like
lawsuits
that
from
meme.
individual states saying that Glocks were too easy to convert. But seriously, you didn't think it would take one redneck and like 10 minutes and a Dremel to figure this shit out? Glock Gen V. Tinkerers with no formal engineering training. Look at what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Glock introduces the V series to stop switch use. 30 minutes later, I don't enjoy the Model V, but when switched righteously, it's just a Glock like any other. Speaking of, are you guys as excited as I am that the new Fallout season is New Vegas?
So this is Vegas, huh?
I love the idea of doing Fallout New Vegas. I just hope they don't fuck it up. Come back
They
to
will.
this video in a month and tell me if this aged well.
Still
The
checking
Glock
this.
V model is just a Gen 5 with extra steps that can be easily defeated by a determined criminal. Glock and California.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole premise was fucking stupid in the first place. Essentially, all of this happened because states like California were being absurdly gay about it. The argument was that because the Glock can accept a switch in the back, meaning you take the back plate off of a Glock, and insert what is essentially a drop-in auto-sear, that it is too readily convertible into a machine gun. As the ATF has ruled in the past, if something is too readily convertible into a machine gun, then it is basically a machine gun in and of itself. Except that's fucking dumb in the case of the Glock, and here's why. In previous rulings with other guns that were deemed readily convertible into machine guns, that's using parts that are not regulated as machine guns. So like, for example, an AK or an AR auto sear, those are not regulated parts. You can just buy them off the shelf for like $10. There's millions of them in circulation because they were a very common piece. Readily convertible is the same reason why you can't own an AR-15 or an AK that already has the hole drilled to accept an auto sear. Because then pretty much any dipshit off the street could just figure out how to, fit in an auto sear, and then voila, you have a machine gun. Except for what's called a drop-in auto sear. They have them for ARs and a host of other weapon platforms. As the name describes, it is a drop-in piece that can just be basically put into your gun that converts a normally semi-automatic weapon into a machine gun without any permanent modification. Those are already regulated as machine guns, the drop-in auto sears themselves.
The things that are sold on Wish.com and Temu and stuff. Also, what I was checking, remember what I said about previous gen parts not made by Glock still being available? Not only are they still available, they're currently having a Black Friday sale. So you could get them even cheaper.
You don't have to register the gun as a machine gun because it isn't. The machine gun legally is the drop-in autosear, which is exactly how the Glock autosears work, because you need that piece specifically in order to convert it to a machine gun, and that piece is regulated as the machine gun. Long way around to say California is being fucking gay about this, and they don't know the law, and Glock caved to it. Except once again, life finds a way. And by life, I mean gun nerds with access to basic hand tools and or a 3D printer. And there you have it. It's been, what, a couple of weeks at most? LMAO, gun control is a dead idea. We are collectively smarter than the other side, and it's not close. Not even a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't hurt that our side also knows the law, as well as actually knows how the pistols mechanically function. So, yeah, good luck out-regulating us. I would wager that a good people involved in the decision-making in California don't even know that a Glock switch is illegal. Speaking of illegal, what California did to try to regulate them is
Again, it's
illegal,
because
or at
Wish
least
and
unconstitutional.
Timo sell
The
them.
Supreme Court of the United States in Heller, 2008, already explicitly said handguns cannot be banned by the government. Gavin Newsom. That sign won't stop me because I can't read. Yes, while he's trying to cringe-fest his way into the beginning of a presidential candidacy, the state of California is unconstitutionally trying to stick it to the average gun owner that lives there, much in the style of Marcellus Wallace from Pulp Fiction.
I'm pretty fucking far from okay.
At this time of year is where a lot of us start looking for a fresh start. From eating better to losing weight.
Yep, here we go.
Notice I'm down quite a bit. You guys let me get fat a while ago. Don't ever do that again. Long story short, we all have some bad habits to stop and some good ones to start. For one, this could be the year you choose to get out of debt and stop being crushed by it. First step to that, contact PDS Debt to get your personalized debt solution. If you're making payments every month on your debt and your balances aren't going down, PDS might have a solution for you. Anyone with $10,000 or more in eligible debt qualifies, no minimum credit score required. Bad and fair credit accepted. The whole point is that you can save more while paying off your debt in a fraction.
That is how they are
whether it's
advertising.
personal debt or the fact that the country is in crippling debt, getting out of debt is never a bad thing. And you can make this the year that you finally get out of debt. You can get your free debt analysis going to pdsdebt.com/bh. It only takes 30 seconds. So that's pdsdebt.com/bh. pdsdebt.com/bh. Thank you again to PDS Debt for sponsoring this video. I'd also like to take a second to thank our channel sponsor again, SDI. If you've ever wanted to get your start in gunsmithing and weapons technology, you can check out sdi.edu down in the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Speaking of gunsmithing, Glock engineers, when they realize gangbangers are converting their pistols into useless noisemakers that can't hit a barn door. Glock V-Series. Yeah, if you've never shot a full auto Glock before, it is, unless you're a very experienced shooter, completely uncontrollable. Like when we do our big range days and stuff like that, we don't even bring them out because if you're not an experienced shooter, it's damn near fucking dangerous. Also, what the fuck is up with the name V-Series? Like, where did that come from? The naming convention on Glocks was already weird as shit. When you're already confused by Glock model names and they start adding random ass letters. It's also weird because it's like V, which is the Roman numeral for 5. But Glock was already on the Gen 5. That was what came before the V, so it should be the 6, but it's the 5, or the V. Why, Glock, why?
Why?
It's kind of like the Glock 22 is a 40 cal, but the 22 caliber Glock is the Glock 44, and the Glock 45 is a 9, and why do you do this? Although I did have a theory that they named it the Glock Model V as like a nod to the fact that they didn't actually change anything, so like it's just another way of saying Gen 5, kind of like a fuck you. I don't think that's why they did it, but it is very funny to think about.
But you can imagine what it'd be like if they
If
did,
they-
right?
They even
yeah,
gave us
if
the
that-
head start by doing a
if they
video
did
breaking
do
down
that, I
what's
would
different
actually
on the Glock
respect
Model
them a lot
V.
more.
Notch or post on the trigger housing is a different shape. The slide, they've added this ramp. Temu switch makers. Write that down, write that down. Yeah, that's fucking wild. As I was mentioning earlier in this video, you know, the Glock switch is a drop-in autosear that is regulated as an NFA item, meaning that if you get caught with one unregistered, it's treated like a machine gun, so I think it's a $250,000 fine and or 10 years in prison. Like, it's a pretty
And
serious
there isn't an
butt-fuck
or, to
prison
my
felony.
knowledge. I think
And like
I'm pretty sure
Wish.com
it's
and Temu
and.
just got famous for selling that shit for $30 because God knows if an American makes something, China doesn't give a fuck what it is, they will make a discount knockoff. Well, in this case, I don't think he was American. You know what I mean? Glock V-Series design changes. You can't defeat me. 3D printing community. I know, but he can. Temu. It's actually kind of funny because I think this meme predated the Glock switch on the Model V. Because if you zoom in on these pictures, that definitely looks 3D printed. Like, you can see the plastic layer lines and everything. But I'm
it's 3D
confident
printed.
it's only a matter of time before Temu has one. Glock. We've completely redesigned our guns so they can't be used with switches. Timu, we got Glock V switches in stock for $5.99. Glock perfection. Timu, I did see somebody post on Twitter something that makes this a lot funnier too. Ezra says, he had to modify the switch and he said that there's still some work left to make it fit on the frame. He said it won't be able to be select fire because he had to cut off too much of the sear trip, meaning it'll be full auto only. So not only did they fail to make it unconvertible to a machine gun, they made it so where it can only be a fucking machine gun. I mean, at least for now, which is objectively very funny. Well, let's face it, anybody that knew anything about the Glock design or the switches or anything like that, we knew from day one. Half an hour, some hand tools, and a couple brewskis, and we're putting a ghetto button on that fucking thing. As much as the state of California and Glock probably would prefer that we didn't. Catherine Glonk, stop doing this, guys. The jury's out as to whether or not this new development will affect Glock horse cum sales. With ironically, California probably being their biggest importer of cum anyway. But the biggest problem with this is just the premise in the first place is we shouldn't be caving to anti-gunners like this, because soon as you give them an inch, they're never happy. They'll always go to take a mile. They always have, they always will, because they don't want common sense gun restrictions, which, what the fuck does that mean? They're always pushing for more, and whether they like to admit it or not, the vast majority of them would love to see a country where all of the guns are confiscated. But they'll hide under the shield of moderate gun restrictions to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, as we've seen with the last 100+ years of gun restrictions that aren't ever good enough. And if you think I'm wrong on this, well, buckle up. Everytown for Gun Safety Support Fund calls on Ruger to immediately cease the manufacture and sale of the RXM pistol, which evidence suggests can be easily converted into an illegal machine gun. If you give an anti-gunner a concession, yeah, the essentially Glock clone that Ruger just put out is now being targeted for the same thing that they went after the Glock for. If we keep giving in, this will not stop. Even though I've legitimately never seen one of those ever converted to full auto, by the way. As Ruger must have known, introducing such a design into the marketplace risks exacerbating the proliferation of illegal machine guns on the streets. Can you show me the Ruger switch? Eat shit and take your 5 fans. Now, while I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist yet, if you did give the average 3D printer / gun tinkering nerd enough Vyvanse, you'd have one before the end of the day. There's a saying I've said before, but it's kind of true. Every semi-automatic weapon is a broken machine gun waiting to be fixed. If it can fire semi-auto with the right tools and the right parts, it can be full auto. Fuck, if you gave me enough time and some servo motors and shit, I could turn a bolt action into a machine gun. You get a crank fire weapon and you give me a DeWalt drill, I can turn that into a machine gun. People just freak out about this stuff because they're ignorant of the law. Long story short,
also,
this
as
stupid,
a warning,
all gun
the
laws are
ATF does
infringements. This
consider
shit
the
should be
drill
legal
method
anyway.
to be
As far as how different
illegal.
pistol manufacturers have approached this problem, it's hard to argue with the HK style so far. Make them too fucking expensive for criminals. Glock. I better change all my guns so those inner city youths don't put switches on them. HK. You ever see a gangbanger with a Mark 23? Case closed. Honestly, fair point. Now, did I just include that meme because I wanted to flex this Mark 23? Yes. Also, it lines up with all the Metal Gear shit I've been seeing lately after the Metal Gear Delta release, so. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm dummy thick. The clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. But
I
speaking
didn't
of
need to
expensive
hear him
iconic
saying
weaponry,
that.
we have a video coming out next week. I can go ahead and spoil that, I think. Monday at noon, we will be releasing a video on the AA-12. The full auto 12.
Would you stop doing stuff at the beginning of the week?
Expendables, Call of Duty. They basically all got confiscated by the
have to
ATF,
wait the whole
but we managed
freaking
to
week.
get our hands on some. So this is the video I never thought I would get the chance to make. I'm super fucking stoked about it. So tune in Monday at noon for that. Also, the giveaway for the campaign is pretty fucking dope. If you haven't seen that, the links are in the description and the pinned comment where you can donate. Every increment of $5 is a new entry, so $5 is 1, $10 is 2, 20 is 4, etc. We are kicking ass and taking names this campaign cycle, and it is because of you guys, and I just want to say I appreciate that. That pretty much wraps up the announcements, and that wraps up this episode of Gun Meme Review. Be sure to tell me in the comments what you think about how Glock has handled this situation, and what you think is going to happen moving forward. As always, I'm King Trout, and I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Monday, noon. Thanks, guys.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top. Backpack
And time. Why my watch be doing that?
And he went and broke his watch anyways. In the meantime, we're going to save the Reagan video for the break. I'm going to move on to Hollow Knight. I'm getting a little bit better at setting this up smoothly-ish. I don't remember what any of the controls are. Bug model, you're right. This could be interesting given the setup I'm currently using. Nope, it actually worked. Holy crap. I am shocked this works. All right. I don't remember what charms I have equipped.
Strength.
Okay.
Whispers its location to the bearer whenever a map is open.
Okay,
allowing
I
wanderers to
need
pinpoint
to
their
find
current
more
location.
dreaming things. Right, we were fighting one. I hate you. I'm saving the soul. I'm going back for the heal. I think one of them is above the city gate entrance path. This isn't where I meant to go, but I'll take it. I don't have my map. Where am I? Right, I need to go over to the next room. Yeah, I'm taking another whack at False Night now that I have no muscle memory and don't remember what I was doing. Okay, fine. Nope, this isn't gonna last long. It did not last long. What I just... He's already up there. I wonder... I don't have any soul. It can't be this simple.
You. Bears the light.
Now, I don't really... Well, the Weaver song is if this doesn't work. Why not? No, no. Yeah, getting there without burning the through on my soul is a much tougher issue. Yeah, I don't like that everything explodes. You gonna attack him? Oh, never mind. Went too far. Oh, we're just gonna have to hope now. This isn't working. Nope. Yeah, cheese failed. I gotta see if they can get them to attack him at all without going to that far side this time. Also, I just remembered I should have Sprint Master on for making the Weavers a little faster. Nope, they're not gonna attack him. And I can hear the little dink as I hit him.
All of you!
Alright, going for the speed charm. With someone working that you add full soul or dealing healthy damage, mistaking too much damage having found safe. Yeah. Which is why, rather than call it quits on the drones, I'm just gonna try to optimize for them and try.
Bears the likeness of a...
Thank you for the hydrate. That was empty, so I need to grab another one. Well, Botrix does seem to do redundancy well. Alright, well, now that we know to just assume there's nothing we could do about him. I hit the dodge button.
I braver than all of you!
I hate him.
I'm braver than all of you!
Alright, we're gonna try the face tank method.
increases health of the bearer, allowing them to take more damage. This born from imperfect, discarded nails that have fused together.
Switch down. It says connected. I'm seeing what I can do. Mind you, the only people who definitely can't hear this, the people who need to hear it. While I wait to see if that worked, I'm going to change a couple things around real quick. And back. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm moving stuff on my screen to help me better try to track things going up and down. Well, it does mean I start to run out of places to put things. Just saying something given my massive screens. Okay, let's see if that works as well. That would not have told me about if Twitch was down or not, but it will help me track interruptions at least. Alright. So, face tank time. Right. Problem is, I now can't take any damage going in because of the blue ones. I hate you. Fine, the blue ones get me there. Honey will be the fight. Yep, break his fist with my face. Yes!
I'm braver than all of you!
There's also the idea of sacrificing the blue masks and getting, like, trying to get heavy and quick nail or something. The main thing we want is a lot of HP and honey to get me some regen back.
I'm braver than all of you!
Okay, a good chunk of that was just me running into him and I gave up.
I'm braver than all of you!
I'm hitting a freaking dodge. I am hitting the dodge. I'm clearly not dodging, but I am hitting it.
I'm braver than all of you!
Yeah, I might trade the blue masks for more DPS.
I'm braver than all of you!
It looks like YouTube chat is... Hold on. Alright, YouTube should be fixed. The problem is I have to re-add it every time and I forget to do that. Alright, we're gonna drop that.
Increases health of the bearer. Bears the likeness of a strange bug known only...
I mean, I could do that. All the DPS. Honey was definitely not getting enough time in the matter before, but I'm gonna be a little less dumb about it this time.
I'm braver than all of you!
I swear I'm hitting the dodge button.
This big death, it belongs to me! I'm braver than all of you!
Ah! I'm not gonna do this for much longer before we go try to find something else to fight.
I'm braver than all of you!
I'm going to find something else to fight. My muscle memory shot, and this is not going to happen anytime soon.
Senses the pain of its bearer.
High skill game tonight was probably not a smart choice. You know what? Where was it? We're gonna do something that's gonna take a little bit of work and be very depressing. But we'll get us soul. It did in fact work. It's just not a very high skill way of this working. Every time I do that, I collect a little more soul. Not that much better. But this is also not bad practice. I hit jump, darn it.
Transient charm. Create defensive charm. Once wielded by... Builds resilience. When recovering from damage.
I already know going in, this is going to have a very depressing end. I'm just kind of accepting I gotta be horrible to do this. Yeah, I did not think it would go that well. Where did my... The glade is still, it's so quiet, yet I feel failure. This place once performed a task. But what is it? It's so hard to recall. Surely it was important. How could I forget such a thing?
Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the dream nail. Ah, the dream nail is glowing so brightly. Keep it up. Return to me once you have collected 1,200 essence. This kingdom is full of old memories, both beautiful and grotesque. Seek them out, reveal them, and gather essence.
Yep, I acknowledge that what I just did was a pretty horrible thing. I don't know what's next.
Weakest members of the Kingdom of Hallow. Loyal protector of the Hive's queen. Flightless but ferocious
Master
in
Who?
battle.
Some creatures are born with duties and loyalties marked indelibly
He
upon
is...
their minds. They are strong, but they are also slaves.
I'm trying to remember where Master Who is. Statue just before the City of Tears. Yes, I see it. Okay. I might not make it the full 4 hours. I had I deliberately tried to take an easy day, and I still might not make it much longer. What the heck? Oh, come on. No, I can't do it. I don't have enough soul. I now have enough soul. Not realize that was there, but I'll take it. Not now. Not now.
Wait, child! Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us. They were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware dreams of glory, child. Turn back, and do not return.
Oh my gosh, he was so much better than trying to fight False Knight.
My mind, it clears. Have we been sleeping, child? I remember those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now, bright and clear. Why then did I fear them so? If there was madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to... They were right to kill. To kill me.
Wait a minute. Before I absorb him, because I don't know how much longer we have to go. He's wearing the same tribal outfit as the map lady from Silk Song. He has the Pashunka wristbands. I'm smiling right now. The model doesn't show it, but I'm smiling.
We remember the elder.
That is, though, very dark, yes. Tried to purify the Mantis Lords. The Mantis Lords did not need it, but the corruption made him believe they did. They respected him enough to make a grave for him. Oh. Ah! Giving the Mantis Lords a very deep sign of respect. Indeed.
Overgrown with vegetation, it attacks by firing sharp spines from its body.
Right, we have this area over here that we need to do. No, over here that we need to do. You had the black thing that we couldn't pass. I don't know what it is that I'm just so... Alright, how do I get to you? Wall of market. Oh, good. Like I haven't had enough trouble. There's a lever here somewhere. Didn't mean to do that. My finger wasn't even near the button. What the heck? Either of them. Boss's life was half of what False Knife carries. His life was 3/4 Markov's. But the difference between the warriors and the bosses is... Okay. Don't disappear? What? I'm not disappearing, I didn't think. Okay. It's probably best to get the bench in this area. wrong? Ah!
You have come a long way, just to die here, at the edge of the world. No, do not speak. I have heard thousands and thousands of empty words from those like you. Your pride, your desires, your desperation. You will take these things with you once I strike you down. Raise your weapon then, and die like those who came before you.
Bill.
I thought I landed some pretty solid first round hits in.
Bill, mine. Bill, mine.
sorrow.
Heal.
Bill, mine.
Now heal. Heal.
Bill, mine.
Heal.
Bill, mine.
I lost my focus, literally and figuratively.
Bill, mine. Bill, mine.
Ah! No voices? Never have I been defeated in combat.
I can
Oh, there we go.
See myself there, still sleeping. How long have I been hidden here? Here, at the edge of the world. No one could find me. Except you. Warriors, knights, kings, even time itself. They have no power over me. Only you. You are the darkness. Come to consume me. The body of a warrior with a shield and nails.
Was a good fight. Why are there four of you? I'm gonna go for the sibling.
Champion.
I hate you. I dodged! It is an arena of pulls, and if anything is to be left in abundance at the end of things, it's pulls. You know, I don't think I have the energy tonight. I'm afraid I think I have to call it quits. As a heads up, we might invite Headaches and try Star Citizen on Sunday for no other reason than they're releasing a ship that is actually like on my wish list. Not in terms of the ship itself, but in terms of capabilities. So we may decide to do a casual stream, we may do 50-50. We'll have to see. I was too exhausted to like even switch to a different game tonight. And I took it easy today too. I thank you all for hanging out. Sorry it's a short one. I'll see you in the next stream, and I hope you all have a great weekend and be safe. Catch you guys another time.